Yeah, probably something like that.
Okay, so wait, it's a shadowy guy. It's the shadowy guy that was seen in the thing that's in Mistral's.
Speaking of cults, didn't we just come across a cult?
Yeah, if we say that, but he's in Mistral's cult.
No, I think it might be something to do with Mr. Skull. Mithril, who do you think it is?
I do think it's a blood hunter. But I mean, isn't this a private bathhouse? So like,
Maybe it
Yeah,
was.
I wonder what blood hunters are currently here.
oh my, fine, yes, I can
said, hey, you guys know that there's nobody else except for me here who's blood hunter.
Yeah, I confess. It was me. Surprise! You got me. I
I
drowned Daniels while you guys weren't paying attention.
Oh, here's my
Well, we cracked the case, lads.
Smile on your face.
Where we left off last time. The party, whilst still in this rainy old town, decided to go to the shops, go to a bathhouse and get ready. And whilst they bought equipment and then headed off towards the bathhouse, a few shenanigans ensued and a few rolling of penis sizes, as well as a bird not wanting to get their wings wet, who's just been in the rain. They noticed the body floating in the spa of Daniels. Very strange. They rushed over to help, and as Rory was attempting to help him with what was happening, her eyes went black, and a bit of blood seeping out either side. That is where we last left off. Everyone, you've blatantly seen as Rory practically goes blind for a few seconds as she sort of gets her bearings again and continues trying to help. What's everyone doing?
I'm gonna get out of I'm gonna go to Daniels and like shit, I don't know how to say what I'm thinking about. Sort of like grab him and try to, if there's water in his lungs, try to just squeeze it out, I guess.
Okay, make a
I don't
medicine
know.
check. You have to sort of move Rory off of him, sort of pick him up, and then whoop, like sort of trying to get out of him or something. Roll a medicine check for how well you do it.
No, that's on that one. Uh-oh.
Well,
So as you sort of pick him up, try to like Heimlich maneuver him, get the water out. You sort of, as you sort of squeeze down, trying to sort of force the water out, you just hear two cracks.
Ooh, fuck.
And I have not got my dice out.
Why? It's D&D.
Yeah, no, right. I had one fucking job. How fucking that, right?
Hey, that's one job. I swear, if I kill another.
So as this happens,
Another one.
another. As this is happening, Malon is also coming over, sort of this sort of green wrapping energy around his hand as he sort of is coming over to try and heal him, but
Yeah, that's probably a better idea.
okay. So after this sort of crack, slightly resounding out as a bit more panic is ensuing. Everyone else. So as Malon is coming over, what's happening?
Can I move around to see anybody?
Go ahead, and make me a perception check.
We're gonna say your thing while I sort out my character sheet.
I was gonna say the same thing as you. So instead, she's gonna go to the door to stop anyone from leaving if there is anyone in there.
Okay, yeah. She do you use anything to block it, or are you blocking it with yourself?
with myself.
Okay,
I'm gonna
yeah,
make myself as
you
tall and as wide as possible to take up the doorway.
Okay, yeah, it's a pretty large doorway, but you can sort of get in between the, like, where the doors open and close. You can sort of just get in the middle and you sort of pressing your body against it to make sure you don't feel anything moving it or anything.
Mistral becomes
Just
square.
turned into a really fat guy.
Cube minstrel.
Like, okay.
I got a 16.
16. Looking about the place, you don't necessarily see anyone about, but I'm just gonna do a quick move. All right, you see what seems to be 2 drops of blood on. So this is quite a large sort of like. It's not massive or anything. It looks quite luxurious from the inside, from what it's made of and things like that. But it's nothing massively fancy. But there are a few windows that are to let light in, natural light in, and sort of give it a more airy feel. But at the moment they're quite dim, and so torches have been set up surrounding because of the storm at the moment. Which you see doesn't seem to be as strong as it was before. But you see what seems to be 2 drops of blood that have dripped down from sort of a ledge where that window is.
Okay, do I see... Is there, like... With the window, is it...
Open?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I'm guessing that... is there glass in these days?
Yes,
Glass,
yes,
like,
it's
like
a
like
glass
this
window. It's a glass sort of window. It's slightly
Alright.
paved in a circular shape. It doesn't seem like it has like a latch or anything to open it.
So there's just some glass.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's in the sort of like rectangular indent into the ceiling where these sort of glass frames are sort of around this top of this, where there's sort of these circular sort of pane of glass.
Wait, so the glass... Oh, okay, so the blood has been dropped.
No, the glass has not been dropped.
No, the
Blood has dripped down from that area, yes.
Can I... And there's no one up there, I can
Not that
see.
you can see, no. It's not like shrouded in darkness or anything.
I think... Wait, it's not, or it is?
No,
Sorry.
it's not. It doesn't seem like if anyone was hiding up there, you'd think you would have seen them by now.
Okay. Unless they're invisible. I'm gonna ready a firebolt to hit somebody if I...
Is anything up there?
If someone hostile appears.
Okay. All right. As going back to Spencer, as Malon's rushing over, placing his palm upon just sort of the shoulder of Daniels as he's sort of like lowering him to the ground as as he's sort of getting up and goes over to one of the lockers, like quite rushing sort of over. After a few seconds, he comes back holding his component pouch as he sort of starts shifting it. Does anyone have a diamond? I need a diamond. As he's sort of again still shifting.
No, I don't.
I don't think so.
Spencer, you have the deck?
Aye.
He's dead.
Wait. Oh.
No.
Spencer, keep an eye on the deck. Everyone keep an eye on Spencer.
What exactly happened? I didn't see properly.
Not as I was focused on it. Seems like he drowned, though. I believe in Spencer's attempt to heal him, he might have done a bit of damage, but not, he might have already been dead. I'm not sure.
Malon, can you message Oberon and see if
Yes.
what's happened?
Okay, everyone, as you're having
Why do you
your
have to do that?
massage,
I wanted to do something while I was having my massage, and now you're making. I wanted to try and seduce. I wanted to try and seduce the masseuse.
you know,
Yeah.
just roll a
But that
charisma,
would've happened,
roll a charisma
that
check,
would've
and we'll see, and we'll see what you're interrupted during.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a straight charisma check.
Just charisma.
Right?
It's not like you're not persuading them on it. It's charisma. I'd say flat charisma. Check.
Oh, okay. So you're assuming that I've just
Well, I think
successfully
you are
persuaded them because I didn't pay for it. Is the thing.
You did not pay for it. This is why you're doing like the charisma to woo sort of thing.
God, is my internet crashed?
I think you're persuading them to fuck. I think that's.
Are you persuading? Okay, if we think it's persuading or like, because is it just?
I think it's.
I mean, in some editions, there's a whole stat for that. There was a whole stat for seduction.
Wouldn't it be like a straight charisma check?
You know what edition that was? I can try and find if I have it.
Wouldn't it just be a straight charisma check though?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like straight charisma, because it's not like you're not like going.
No, it's more like I didn't pay the bathhouse for that.
No. Yes.
So I figured I would have had to seduce her. Okay, straight charisma check. Here we go.
Like that's the thing. That's a seduction.
It's a 24. What am I interrupted in the middle?
So as you are
We've got to say what you say to seduce her.
Oh no!
You
Yes.
can't
Go on.
just
Go on.
roll.
Yeah. Go on. What do you say?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, okay, no, I don't know. I'm sort of just like, I'm just lying there, like on the massage table, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And just slowly slide in. You like what you see, kind of thing.
Okay.
And then just try and be as fucking persuasive as possible. I don't know. Believe it or not, I've never tried to seduce someone who's giving me a massage.
Okay. So you are interrupted with Malon's slightly shaky voice in the middle of something. We will say that much. You're in the middle of what would be a fade to black.
Okay.
As you, Oberon, something has happened, and we might require your presence sooner rather than later. I believe we'll be fleeing the town post haste.
Give me a minute, just a little bit.
What are you?
Oh, occupied.
Okay, yeah, go. After an extra 10 minutes.
No, not quite.
For cleanup.
Wait,
I have to be back in a second. Just just assume that Spencer's like blankly staring off, devastated, because he killed another one.
Okay.
Got another one.
Okay. Malon sort of after he sent his message off, he immediately gets a fucking really look on his face. Right, he might be a bit late. Okay. Malon sort of just reaches over and closes Daniel's eyes. Right, well, this was not an accident, I don't want to assume. So,
there's some blood over here. Could you trace the person whose blood it was?
Blood magic is not exactly my forte, though I know someone who might be able to. Mistral, is that in your abilities?
I can try.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look over and inspect the blood.
Okay.
To first of all see what class that they, not class, that's the wrong word.
If they're a blood hunter, what type of blood hunter they are, you could figure that out decently.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Roll. Give me an insight check, but I'll give you advantage considering you're blood hunter in this.
Okay.
It's not Fey Fiend or Undead, but it's another blood hunter.
Okay. First one was a 17. Second one is a 25.
Okay. When blood hunters pick a patron or picked by a patron, they their blood does change accordingly if it is of that type. If they do choose a patron, otherwise, if it's like a lycanthropy type blood hunter, then it's different. As you sort of inspect the blood, it's remarkably similar to your own. It has that same
right.
very dark blackish tint to it. That's not. It's still blood, but it has a very it's a darker, almost necrotic looking.
Okay. You said this was on like a window, right?
This is sort of dropped down from this is sort of just dropped down onto the floor, and above it is where the sort of windows are for natural light.
Can I make it up to the window and or go through it to get to the other side? I
Wait,
probably
the
shouldn't do
window's
that. Wait,
open?
is it an outside?
It's not. So you are buck naked at the moment, and
I double tracked that.
it's right, quite a high jump. It's not as high as other bathhouses. It's not like 20 feet up, but it's still about. It's a good 15 feet up there, and jump you'd have to make would be a decently tall jump. That's like a jumping 7 foot up.
Okay.
Just to get to the ledge, or even a handhold.
Can someone boost me up? Is that
Blast.
like? Okay. So she's gonna look around and not Spencer because he's not here. Who's the next tallest person? I was almost gonna say Cyril. That would not have done anything.
Malon,
I mean, like, I'm back and...
Malon is about the same
Oh, you
height
back?
as Spencer.
I'm gonna ask Spencer to help give me a boost because he big strong boy.
Okay.
Spencer, can you lift please window? Thank you.
Okay. He doesn't. You don't need to make a check for it, though. I will say, give me a dexterity check for how you handle it. I'll say dexterity or acrobatics, actually. It depending how you athletics or acrobatics. Athletics or acrobatics, just for how you're getting up.
Wait, me or Spence?
You.
Making me. Okay. Acrobatics, that
I'm
is
using you to climb up to the roof.
Use a ladder.
Okay, I did roll an 18.
18. So as he sort of getting his hands ready, as you throwing you up, as you sort of grab on to, you see a bit more blood that is up there on the ledge, but you see that the windows aren't able to be opened. They're just stained glass.
Guys, she's gonna run away.
You could break through them if you like.
Okay. Wait, is the blood on our side of the window or the other side of the window?
Your side of the window.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
Is the window like smashed? I'm guessing.
If you want to check if it's smashed, do you?
Yes, I would like to check if it's smashed.
You look around to the other windows and none of them are smashed.
Smashed. Okay. I'm gonna quickly look around the room again to see if there's anyone hiding.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Yeah. It is 20, not natural.
You look around in any of the corners or anywhere up there with you. Can't see anything.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna hop back down again. Okay, this is gonna sound kind of weird, but whoever it was in here when they did it. But it doesn't look like they're here anymore, and they were most definitely a blood hunter.
Perhaps they were invisible by some means.
Yes, that is very possible. Does anyone here have any spells to reveal invisibility?
I can turn invisible, but not see invisible
I think I
people.
do have true sight and it's light or something.
Would your good boy eyes be able to see like a humanoid shape of magic?
Hey?
Someone.
I'm guessing probably not.
Say no, that's broken.
That would be pretty OP. Basically, get free see invisibility with a text magic then.
Yeah. I say invisibility magic has a way of masking itself for simple detection of magic.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna walk over to Rory and check on her because she was bleeding out of her eyes, and that isn't fun. Hey, Rory, are you okay? Is everything? Can you see again?
I think so.
How many fingers am I holding? Wait, that doesn't help.
How many fingers are in my
I
hand?
don't know. um, I can't believe he's dead. Who would do something like this?
I don't know.
Did you wait? I've forgotten. Did you tell us about the shadowy figure? You did, right?
Yeah.
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 Did you see anything with the shadowy figure?
It's
was your
almost like
snappy,
people
blood
want
hunter?
the group dead.
No, that can't be it.
Why would people want us dead?
I'll say about now
Did you see
you've
the-
cleared up and finished up. Everyone, you're heading over.
Did you see anything?
Bust into the room with my shirt still half undone, sweating.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
Look, we can talk about that later. What's going on?
Well, Daniels is dead. He was drowned. There's blood there, and we need to find a way of not getting arrested by having a corpse in this bar.
Wait, before we do that, Spencer, you have everything that you need to have.
Right. I don't know. Can you get the corpse outside if I distract the receptionist?
We can certainly try.
Perhaps.
Politely, okay.
I could also try to put an illusionary spell on it, but I don't believe that could move.
I'm suggesting that I sort of, I don't know, somehow damage something in the room that I was in, and then just suggested to the receptionist that something needs fixing, and that I need her to come to have a look at it, so I can show her what it is.
That could certainly work. Does anyone else have any ideas?
I don't believe so. Mr. and Oberon, now that you're both here, did you see anything that the strange man in the temple did?
I
that
saw a
could suggest he
shadow
might be-
with dark eyes, and that was all. I have no idea.
Okay. You didn't
It
see anything
did not
that
even,
would
it
suggest
did
he
not
might
even
be a
look to be a
blood
person. It looked to be a shadow to me. I did not see it too well. Mistral saw it better, I believe. Yes! Yes!
And what are we going to tell them about the pile of ash?
No, we just leave it in, we just leave it in the water. And then we just tell them that we got the, we just tell them that someone shat in the pool. There we go.
Yeah.
That solves the problem.
Yeah.
Really?
That's what I was. That's literally what I was saying. I was saying we just tell them someone had a little accident.
Everyone,
Another
I
option is
don't
we
think
put it
we-
in some sort of pot.
The thing from last night, it
Can you cut out
looked
for me?
pretty much like you described it. It's just a person, but shadow.
did you say it disappeared? Because
It's
otherwise it could have just.
bear
left
in
me.
mind I haven't slept for like 2 days, so I'm not even sure.
We'll talk about
If
that
Oberon hadn't
later.
seen it, I wouldn't have known it was really there or not.
Uh, he's right. We should talk about this later. Um. So, what are we going to do with Daniels? Are you going to go and distract the receptionist, everyone?
Can someone get into the room that I was in? It was the one just down the hallway, third on the right. Could someone just get in there and just damage the massage table? Just enough.
I think you've done that
But someone
enough
could still
already,
be
but
on.
fine.
You think I was on the massage table?
I don't need
Not
to
the
know
whole
the
time,
details.
my
Shut
friend.
up. If we want, I can do that.
Do it. Do it. Spencer, can you carry the body, as you are the strongest?
Oh.
Just make for the forest as quickly as you physically can.
Wait, have our clothes been returned?
No.
Have they not?
Clothes a problem.
You
We could hide it and wait.
I have a...
Can I use a towel to make like a makeshift toga? Whoever
I
needs
can
clothes.
go and ask for your clothes, because I am fully clothed now.
I
Yes,
have
that is
something I could use if nothing else is in the. Is
It is close to the time we were meant to be getting out anyway. I should assume that they would be returned to us, or maybe they were in the changing rooms that we used. I could check that.
Why don't you check the Someone check the changing rooms.
I guess I can do that.
Yeah.
You head in, and there's a human male who's in the
I think
sort of
we should
uniform
stick
that most of them are in. He's sort of like laying out everyone's what is it?
Oh.
You're rather early. But
Wait,
I'm sorry about that. It sort of lays down everyone's, and we have towels as well if we need them. Oh, you need to get changed. And he sort of walks out, going towards the bathhouse room, the one you came from, Felix.
Okay. I say, one second. Let me just go talk to them quickly first.
Oh, all right. You sort of,
I go back in.
okay.
I kind of go over to everyone and say, like, quiet enough that you probably wouldn't be able to hear.
Okay.
I say, so there is someone in there. He's put all our clothes back, but then he was trying to come in here, and I'm not entirely sure why he was, but I want to talk to you first. What should we do? We don't want him coming in, obviously.
I can. Are the windows? Do the windows look openable?
Which ones? The ones at the top?
Any?
There aren't any windows in the actual main chamber, really. It's
okay.
they're essentially they're like sort of like you're sort of in a room. You're not at the sides of parts of the buildings or so or anything, but there are windows sort of at the top that let natural light in, as I've said multiple times now.
We could just tell him we're not finished yet.
Misunderstood.
So we could certainly do this.
I suppose we could, yes. I guess I'll go back over there and open the door again and say to him, and I say to the human, they aren't quite finished yet. Could you give us another minute or so?
Yes, this is completely fine.
Okay, cool.
The towels are over there. He sort of points out towards the towels, and he sort of walks out the other exit room.
Okay, cool. I go back in and say, okay, he's left now. We can go get changed. Although we should probably wait a little bit, to not make him suspicious if we leave earlier than we said.
I'm sorry, I've just realised I can cast Greater Invisibility. I can just turn it invisible and then we can just...
Wait,
Like-
you can turn people invisible? You can
Yeah,
turn
that's
dead
what Greater-
things invisible?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what Greater
Mm.
Invisibility
Okay.
does. Check that though.
You or a creature you touch.
Yeah, it's not a
I
creature
don't
anymore.
think-
It's dead.
It's dead now.
Although it does turn all objects the person is carrying invisible. At least normally.
If you're carrying Daniels, I'll allow it.
Okay.
Okay.
You actually, in fact, you can just use normal invisibility. There's.
I would say that is
like-
a bit of a stretch.
I'll,
Is it?
Because that's
carry
because you're
Daniels
carrying
then.
something that's also carrying something.
Well, greater invisibility just makes it target more people or something. Doesn't it? I thought.
Doesn't it?
No.
Greater
Um.
invisibility.
You or a creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it is on the target's person.
Okay, it just changes it from anything they're wearing at the spell's casting to anything they wear or pick up for the entire duration. So like, you can pick up something after it's casted and it will turn invisible. So it should be fine. Like, invisibility is anything you're holding when it's cast goes invisible. Greater invisibility is anything you're holding at any point during the spell's duration goes invisible.
Mm,
That's the only difference.
yeah. Is invisibility?
Oh, and
invisibility just
greater
what's on the
invisibility doesn't. Greater invisibility doesn't turn off if you attack or cast a spell.
Okay.
Well, I don't have regular invisibility, so if we're doing this, I have to use Greater Invisibility.
Yeah, but like
Charles
Terrace
and Cyril
doesn't
both
like
have.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Although my one, I probably wouldn't want to use it because I only get 2 spells and no long rest.
What are you guys doing?
Have you
I
said
wasn't here for the
that
main
you
part
can
of the
turn
conversation.
invisible?
I'll say you can turn invisible if you can easily carry it.
But has he pointed out that fact? 'Cause none
Yeah.
of us noticed it.
I'll point it out. I could turn him
Okay.
invisible myself and carry him out.
Malon sort of turns. Well, that's much easier than property damage.
Oh, no, I believe, I mean... Yes, I believe, yes, I guess it works, yes, okay. Go ahead. Yes.
Right.
I mean,
Um,
as well, but
do you want-
that works.
I can do it. Do you want me to roll, like, just a straight strength check?
No,
or...
you don't need to. You can just carry it. It's not like he's like
Oh, yeah.
massively heavier damage or anything.
Yeah, fair. Okay. I
And,
cast
like,
Greater
it doesn't have any-
Invisibility
Extra gear.
Wait, what is Malon carrying?
Could someone go and get the remainder of my items, please?
Yes, of
My
course.
bag is still in my room.
Yeah, Malon sort of.
Okay.
Alright, come on. As he sort of entering into the changing room, we'll say.
I go to start getting them and then realize Malon's getting it.
Well, if you go for it, Malon will leave it.
I'll go with Cyril because yeah, we shouldn't go.
Okay,
Alright.
we both go
Fighting
for it
over
then, and that,
No, I
then
think we
both
should go in pairs.
realize the other one's going for it, and then I go again.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just go kind of like.
I'll say you will
Grab
get
in
changed
so we don't
relatively
die.
quickly. You make it out, and it's just lightly drizzling now outside, Oberon.
Okay.
As you sort of.
I would like to make for the nearest part of forest.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, is that there's like a weird sound coming from someone?
Yes,
It's like a
Josiah,
fan
his
sound.
his
Sorry, it's not a fan.
Coming from someone. I'm not sure who.
is his computer. Fun.
Ah.
His sensitivity is so way up because
Oh,
I have to have my sensitivity low because otherwise you can't hear me half of the time.
That's
I'll
not
say
bad.
as you all leave, leaving out,
Mm.
holding the sort of the ladies. I hope you enjoyed. So we'll slight bow.
Yeah,
Next to
such
her,
a good time.
next to her seems
Sorry
to
about
be
that.
an assistant and a person who looks a bit flustered.
Rory says, "Oh, it's fine with just blood-stained feathers."
Okay. As you all leave, where do you go?
I think I need another bath now.
Go
Oh,
back in.
I kind of
No.
I like prestidigitate the blood away.
Okay.
Thank you. Can I find a pot?
A pot.
Yes.
You could go
like
for
a
this.
plant
Get
pot.
A weed.
A plant
Oh,
pot. Okay, you could
Yeah.
go. You could go back to one of. You could go to
Get
one of the
high.
shops and buy a plant
Yeah.
pot.
Can I go and do that
Yeah.
quickly?
Go ahead. So you can go and buy a plant pot.
And then I would
Mark
like
2
to fill
copper
it
off
with
your thing.
some earth. And I would like to plant the remains of Bolly,
Okay.
his heart, inside it.
Just make a nature check for me.
Okay. Nature.
Wait, did she come out at the same time as me?
I'm pretty sure everyone left.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
fun.
Oh,
16.
Okay. You plant Boy's heart pretty nice.
Okay.
Mark off 2 copper for the
Alright.
plant pot.
can I like roll to see if I think she planted it right, considering like I know a fair bit about nature.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Go ahead and just roll a nature check.
I can see.
What'd you get?
Okay. I got a 13 to see if I thought it was right.
Seems like
Wait,
it.
no, not 13. Yeah, no, 13.
Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Everyone, you see them leaving and everything.
Alright, so, can I just sort of stash the body somewhere off and then
Okay.
go to the tavern, I guess?
Alright.
Like, I'm not gonna bury it, I'm just gonna, like, hide it.
Yeah. Okay. So as you sort of either just roll me a you're playing stealth check just to see how well you hide it.
Okay. $19.
Okay. So as you you sort of stuck him underneath what seemed to be a large tree, hide him underneath some roots. And you head back to the tavern.
Okay.
I'm assuming everyone else does as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go directly. Wait. Yeah, I'll just. Yep.
Alright.
Ignore me.
Never. So you all head back to the tavern, and you see in a sort of a Oberon's form shimmers back.
I haven't buried him, I've just hidden him off to the side.
That'll have to do for now. That wasn't natural, by the way. He didn't just drown. That was an attempt on something. Why go for Daniels?
Maybe it's a warning.
What?
Maybe Daniels knew something that somebody didn't want us to know.
You really think Daniels knew something?
Well, it could be.
Not to speak of the dead, but I doubt that was it.
Or it could have been somebody from the Raiders. Nobody knows that we have the thing.
It might not be about that. If it was about that, they might have just stolen it.
They wouldn't have gone for they wouldn't have gone for the one that clearly would not have it.
There was some blood by the window, so
Yes.
they
And
might have
Rory's
been.
eyes, your eyes went black, did they not?
Yeah, I couldn't see for a
And
minute.
this when you said this, whatever did it was a blood hunter.
Yes.
That's problematic.
Wait. Nothing.
I say we get out of here as quickly as we can. I still need to send that message to my superiors.
Mistral, how many people were there who are hunting you?
I don't know. I've pissed off a lot of people.
I don't know.
At this point, it doesn't matter. They weren't there when we looked. And we'd already seen those, well, as you said, those tracks and that figure. There was obviously something here. We should have left when we had, well, we should have left the moment it became day. Staying here was a mistake.
I say we at least give Daniels a burial. What time of day is it right now?
It's a little bit past midday now.
I would suggest that we still stay one more night. I think it would be possibly safer for us to stay in a highly populated area.
I could get us on the move, though. Like we got here, I could travel us through the trees.
Shouldn't stay just in danger. And the more people.
Yes.
It's probably worth.
They had plenty of opportunities where they didn't kill us. They didn't come for us when we all slept. And that would have endangered people. They chose to strike when it was just us alone. Well, you alone.
Perhaps we should try and find a clearing and trap it like we did outside. What was it? It was Baldur's Gate.
That went well, didn't it?
But also, why Daniels? Daniels wasn't even an anybody.
It would be nice if you didn't speak that ill of the dead.
Okay, it would make more sense for somebody to kill one of us than Daniels.
Tareth, you do not need to reason why, simply just accept that he is dead, and now I suggest that once we have buried him, we forget and put all of our effort into not having the same fate as him.
I do not agree, but there is some logic in that. As it stands, it does not seem that we are safe. So, what would we do?
Can we... Where do we plan on heading next? It would be...
Well, that would be the abyss, but we have to get a waystone to get there first.
Well, the Waystone was the thingy that we... Like, the thing that was, like, glowing that you had to put different magics into, right?
No, it was a gateway.
Oh.
So a waystone is essentially a way of focusing that gate.
Okay.
So you can take it to different places.
Do we know where there is one of them?
My organisation should have some.
Okay. That's good. How long?
To get there
Yeah.
on foot, it will be a while. Though I can get us moving, I could get us there in about 2 days. If we travelled with the trees. But that will leave me exhausted after every day. So,
Well, hopefully we have enough strength to protect the party, and if we are moving fast, hopefully we'll be moving faster than anybody else following us.
the issue is that if someone were to attack us whilst I was trying to transport us, we could end up in a totally different place. So
How
if we're being
far?
hunted, I don't know. Sneeze.
Bless you.
So if we are being hunted, it might not be the best idea.
Well, we have to get back somehow.
Yes. We could find whatever is hunting us.
Yes.
We don't even know if we're being hunted, but
Well, I mean, another theory is Daniel simply used to work for the Watchers. They might have been tying up loose ends.
weren't you there at one point?
With the Watchers? Yes. And look what happened when I tried to leave.
Fair point.
That is true.
Did the
Although,
Watchers have blood
did they have
hunters?
any blood hunters? I was about to say that.
Yeah, they did.
I'm not
didn't
saying that they necessarily killed him themselves. They might have had someone do it.
But the Watchers did have blood hunters, because the person who
I suppose.
knew
Well,
Mistral was...
Mistra's organization are.
Oh. Oh no. What the fuck is happening? I'm gonna pause the recording. Technical difficulties. Alright, we're back. Is everyone back?
Yeah, everyone's back, I think. Apart from Josiah, who said muted now.
Yeah, that's because he did that shit. Okay.
Yeah, Discord went down.
Yeah, Discord died. Anyway. So, where were we again?
I like discussing stuff.
I was about to say, I think it crashed in the middle of my sentence saying, well, Mistral's group were bounty hunters, were they not?
Mercenaries.
That's just a more polite
Yes,
way of
that's what I
putting it.
meant.
My vote is that we leave. We have to get out of here. We can't
I
afford a
agree.
Seems like a good idea.
confrontation, especially with what we have.
Yes. We need to work out what we want to do with that.
Yes. Well, I don't believe a tavern is the best place to do that.
Yes. Certainly not.
And I don't believe it.
Surely,
Go on.
I don't see what's the problem with my idea of trapping a clearing is. Is there some problem with that?
What would we do in the
What did you
clearing?
say?
Well, we could trap the perimeter. We could make a perimeter of traps. We did it a while back outside Baldur's Gate.
You could just wait outside. We'd eventually run out of food. We'd have to leave it eventually.
Well, yes, I mean, I just mean so that he can't like jump on us while we're asleep or something.
Last time we did that, we lost a dear friend. I had to make so many traps it left me exhausted. Didn't even work. We were still snuck up on.
That sounds like a decent bit of endorsement against that. Mistral, what should we do if one of the members of your group is doing this? Is there any way of getting away from them?
In my experience, they always know find what they're looking for.
Well, that's not good. So, what do we all vote? We need to give Daniels a few
Well, I don't think
pointers.
there seems to be any good options. I believe the best choice would be to just try and get someone to bury him as quickly as possible, and then try and move on, possibly to maybe a bigger city.
I believe we have to leave as well.
Aye.
What of the rest of you?
Leaving seems like the smart thing to do.
Rory?
Yeah. I think we should leave.
Mistral?
Oh, I have no opinion. I sleep boy.
I looked at you for a second. Very well. Everyone?
I would be in favor of another night in a comfortable bed, however, I can see that it may be more realistic for us to leave today.
Very well. And I'm assuming you're in agreement, Spencer?
As soon as possible.
We give Daniels a funeral and we get out.
Seems fair.
Yes. Everyone lead the way.
I sort of just lead them out to a large tree that's just on the edge of the town, so it wasn't perfectly hidden, but I sort of just pull aside the roots and his body's just there.
Yeah, as you all sort of move a bit closer, you see what seems to be a wolf that seems to be circling in slightly, but hasn't touched it yet. Malon sort of walking up, quick hand movement and speaking in a language that not many of you understand. I think, Spencer, you'll get what he's doing, as then the wolf sort of lowering its head slightly and bounds off into the woods. Malon sort of, right. I say we take him further in.
maybe worth just checking his pockets to see if there was anything to indicate if he was that target or if it was us.
I will not do this, but if you wish to, then you may.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Okay. You sift
Did
through his
we
pockets.
redress his body?
Which, no, actually, he didn't. He hasn't got anything on him. He is dead in the nude.
You sift through his skin pockets.
Yeah, no, there's no pockets.
Oh, okay.
There's no pockets.
Also known as your
Wait, so did we
ass.
leave his stuff in his locker, or did no one?
I'll say Melon picked it up. And
Matlon, would you like to dress him? And yeah, can I have a look through his bag?
Melon looks at you like. I have to dress him like kind of look. Considering it was your idea, how would you do it? I don't want to be disrespectful of the dead, but I also am not a funeral. Well,
Okay, sure. I'll dress him and go through his bag.
yeah.
And
There's not
there's
much of note. He has 5 platinum pieces that he was given.
sure, I'll take the money.
As you do it, Melon slaps it out of your hand and puts it back in.
Okay. No use for
I
it for him,
believe-
but okay.
I
Does he have a
believe-
dagger or a sword? Like,
A short sword.
yeah. When we bury him, I want him to be like holding it like in front of his chest.
Okay. Give him a Viking burial.
Like- Yeah, Viking burial. Well, Viking burial's burning, but like burying.
Well, there's also just,
There's a fucking Viking
a
right here,
mound.
lads.
Iceland is very Viking.
I've been to one of them olden times graves. It's just a big mound, often buried with lots of their protection, even horses.
Oh, there's like the ones with the water as well. They're cool.
Yeah, that's the stereotypical ones. In none of the stories I've heard, there's been one of those boat funerals.
In other words, it's
Well, anyway,
it's bullshit.
I've
Yeah.
heard stories of it, but they might not be real, like in fantasy stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It's just cool.
yeah, fantasy stuff. I'm talking about stories that were written centuries ago.
Yeah. Well, his ancestors' ancestors. Anyway. Just realised because of what I'm eating, it looks like I've got lipstick on. That's really, really weird. Ugh.
Anyway, D&D.
Yeah, do.
Yeah. Okay. So he didn't have anything to suggest
Okay.
that it was him.
No, not really. Nothing of note.
People, not us. Right. Well, I guess.
As Malon's sort of leading you guys a bit further in, sounds like a kind of clearing. It's sort of like a bit of a gap with the trees, and Malon's sort of reaching down. You see these sort of roots sort of almost lift up the dirt, almost like a lid, almost sort of like stretching it up, and then sort of like sifting out. So it's like quite a. For dirt, it looks comfortable.
Make you comfortable dirt bed.
I'm going to skip over the funeral unless anyone actually has like specific things to say, just because don't want to be sad.
Yeah, good call.
You're not allowed to guilt trip me for killing one of your characters.
Yeah. No, we didn't know you
No,
much. Dan.
don't worry.
I
I'm
know
myself once
you
again.
may have not had the best
Even
childhood,
though it might not have actually.
and I know that you didn't live a long life and had nothing good in your life and didn't have anything to live for. And I know an evil DM killed you. I'm not going to do a trip over. Although, Alan's
After
like,
those
what-
kind words, Have you had nothing to live for?
Malon's dad was dead. He had spent his whole life in a place.
Malon.
No. Malon's
Yes,
dad-
Malon. And Daniels and Malon are actually each other.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, the same
Hey,
person.
guys.
Have you ever
Daniels
seen
and
Malon and
Malon.
I'm
Malon?
Malon. I'm Malon. You guys, I was pranking you. I fucking murdered Malon instead. I'm the BBG.
I prefer if you
I'm the BBG. I just imagined like every character just saying I'm the BBG, like fucking I'm Spartacus. No, I'm the BBG.
Okay, so as you after he has been buried, Malon sort of, right, I believe we should make our way now. I could get us on the way, but if we are attacked it might not be good, so I'm going to leave it up to you whether we travel the normal way or if we use trees.
I think the trees is. Wait, how long would it be by normal, like without trees?
Let me check for you.
Like
Didn't
3
say,
weeks,
like-
right?
Months.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, so it's about depending on if you're trying to get to the base of the Miles group, it'll be about 750 miles. And so
How long would that? No, I don't give a shit. Don't calculate that because we're going by the other thing.
okay, a long time.
I say we travel by tree once, and to get a bit further away,
Very well.
have them less of a chance to catch up.
Very well. As he sort of, getting a bit of a breath, moving to one of the trees, placing his hand on it.
I wanna
Yeah.
make a few dandelions on
Okay,
his
you
grave.
run your hand along as some flowers and dandelions grow across it. There's this splintering of wood sound as it creaks open this doorway with this yellowish light behind it. Right, quickly, as he rushes through it.
Run. Shit.
Okay. Considering the silence, I'm assuming you all go with him. Who is last, may I ask?
I'll go last.
Okay. Give me just a perception check.
Perception. That is an 18.
Okay. As you're going through, you take a quick glance behind you, and you see in the tree line, not even 10 feet behind you, is a large, hulking, orcish figure, looking directly at you, an emerald medallion of 2 snakes on his chest, a long,
Oh, is this
tattered
fucker again?
cloak over him, staring as the tree closes.
I swear this guy is just how you kill off NPCs.
You were wrong. It wasn't
I mean-
anyway. It was Spencer.
It's not necessarily the same guy. Yeah, it was just Spencer. He's got he's two people. He split into two. It's actually just one snake on both of the things. Because it's split in half.
Yeah.
And then you guys are back out. Now it's not raining, but it's rather cloudy where you are. The forest seems different. It seems more vibrant. Right, is everyone here?
Is everyone there?
I believe so.
I would assume so.
Did anybody get a sneaky message from Nova?
I mean, well, since I went last, I'm sure.
I mean, I have received sneaky messages from Nova, but just not right now.
I think everyone's
I
received
don't know
sneaky
if
messages from Strife.
I haven't really got any secret.
I'm pretty sure backstory has nothing for it to work with.
Maybe you should have an interesting character.
My backstory has.
His backstory is
Maybe
pretty
you should
good.
have, like,
His
brain-
character is pretty good. It's just not like a secrets character. It's like a cute character. It's gonna have a nice
Thanks.
long life and is not like gonna have a tragic end where his boyfriend dies or something. Anyway.
Kill my
Boyfriend
boyfriend.
too much.
Whose backstory exactly are you hinting at there? Better fucking not be mine.
Oh god.
Did it actually seem like the same guy? I doubt it.
It's so. Who are you referring like as the same guy? Who do you think?
The one that we met when we like outside of Baldur's Gate.
No, that person is very dead.
Yeah.
There was a very new person. You couldn't see the exact top of his head or anything because he had the hood over him. You saw one large tusk and the other one broken off around the middle. You saw large scars coming down the face. You saw what seemed to be a very large battle axe with this sort of this sort of green blade type with the gold trims on the top. This sort of not armor, leather armor. It's just sort of straps across him, as made of leather, as well as these sort of what seem to be pauldrons of leather. Quite a few pouches on his sides, and he was just staring at you. This sort of angered, but also happy, almost looking.
Hey, Cyril, Rory, can you come here for a second?
Yes.
I go over.
Yeah,
I'll fucking squat down to their level.
I think it's probably. It might be more than a squat, to be honest.
You sit down.
Just sit down, yeah.
It might be more effective to put each of them on, like, each shoulder.
What's happening?
You remember what? You remember? Yeah, everyone else is dead.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Frony isn't dead. She's just in a different dimension and has been taken by my patron.
And we'll never see her again.
And we'll never see her again. Okay, you know, she's not dead.
That sounds like a euphemism for death.
Well, she's been taken to the shadow realm.
I'm gonna continue now. You remember the one we fought outside Baldur's Gate? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You remember about the gods, the ones that, the ones that chose champions of sorts. Well,
Yes, I do remember some of that.
as I was walking through, I looked back. I saw another one of them.
What were they? Were they like following us?
I don't know.
How far back were they?
Too close for comfort. That's a
Whatever did you say they're following us if they were that close?
It seemed little dogs.
Fucking out and over. There was just dancing in the background.
I'm enjoying myself. Okay, shut up.
He's just happy that he's gonna kill us all.
Yeah, you know, happy DM noises.
Okay, I'm
Happy
just gonna
DM
cover up
dance.
so that I cover up your camera so that I can actually concentrate on what I'm trying to say.
God.
Oh yeah, yes, they. It was an odd sort of emotion, happy and angered at the same time that they showed.
That doesn't seem good.
No.
Should we let the others know about them?
We probably should. I'm unsure though.
I don't know. I don't know. It could be a bad idea considering we haven't known all of them that long.
Aye, but we should probably warn them. Warn them of.
So you should. I guess you could just say that it. Well.
Some old friends.
Yeah. I start walking back over to the rest of the party.
Yeah.
So.
Alright. As everyone's sort of getting their bearings, as it's not a nice feeling travelling like that, I will say. I didn't mention it last time you did it. Anyone who did was there when it happened, but it's really not a nice feeling. It's uncomfortable.
Malon, what
Yes.
is this method of traveling trackable?
If a person was skilled enough, it could be.
Yeah, well,
Nothing's untraceable.
Of course not, of course not.
we
Why?
appear to be being followed
Oh, I could have told you that, I suppose.
by someone that we've encountered before, let's just say.
Ooh.
Well, let's just say that they're not someone that we don't want to be dealing with them.
Aye.
Could they have been the one to have killed Daniels?
Possibly.
I wouldn't
I
put it
don't know.
past them.
I don't think that is the method of fighting. I don't believe that that is the method of fighting they
I was going
most
to say
often.
that.
So it's a third
I've been
party,
there more than
or
I
is
don't
it a... Malin was... Malin. Daniels was killed right under our noses. I didn't see it happen.
Aye.
And not to brag, but not much gets past me. So, whoever did it was very good about it.
I believe it would not be this person. I don't know how this person would have gotten
Why are they hunting
blood magic.
you or us? Or why are they hunting us?
Some old. Well, no, I'm unsure. Might be because of some people from the past. Might be before
Are they hunting us or you?
other reasons.
Well, if they're hunting him, then they're hunting us at this point.
Yes, but
Aye.
I don't think any of us have a choice in the matter anymore, considering what we
we
have in our
specifically
possession.
had somebody hunting him. It may not be worth.
Yes, it may not be safe for him to have the deck, but
Yes.
so we'll have to keep him safe because I don't necessarily trust anyone else.
If you're so eager to take the deck off of him and give it to yourself is suspicious, Terry.
Sorry?
Leave it still. Did I cut out?
Not
yeah.
for me.
I believe the fact that you're so eager to the deck from him
Oh my god.
is rather
Can't hear you,
suspicious.
mate.
Felix.
He's
I don't know what it
basically
is.
saying the
fact
fact that
that
I won the
you're-
deck.
Deck and it's like...
I think you're far away from your mic, maybe. I don't
I'm
know.
literally not, so I don't know what's going on.
Alright.
Might be
Okay.
mine's pretty bad. I've got like
I
two.
don't want it for myself. I don't really. I see.
Let's not start
the
pointing
power.
fingers, we're being hunted.
Yes, yes. I don't mean to point fingers. I just mean that we shouldn't be too hasty. We should
I'm not
focus
saying that
on
I should have it. I'm
time.
saying that I don't think if someone's specifically hunting one of us, I don't think that person should have it.
It seems
Aren't
like
you also being
none
hunted?
of us. Seems
Yes.
safe for none of us to
I'm
carry
not
it.
saying.
And I
want
think
it.
the only
Yeah.
persons who are not being hunted, if I'm correct, are a person we have known for but 2 days and a 5-year-old.
Is there a way that we could have created a way to pass it in between members of the party?
Yeah.
Say the person who had it got caught, they could use some magic to pass it to another person.
Magical means of transportation may not be completely safe with a possibly world-ending device. The only reason that mine, I think, worked was because it is a form of natural magic, whereas magic like that would be...
See that?
I would not trust magic with the transportation of the deck.
No.
We should get going again. We don't have time to
Yes.
dally.
Right. I think I've got about one more stride in me. We could get to the edge of the high forest with this. But after that, I don't think we should do it anymore. I could, but that might be to my own detriment.
Do we know? Do we know roughly where we are? If there's any big cities nearby or anything?
There's some elven cities, and there are some cities in the outskirts. I'm. Check my fucking map.
Map bog.
I know there is a place, a city of Loudwater, close by. In between the High Forest and Southwood.
What, are we coming out of the south side, then?
We were... yes, as the mountains were north to us, so yes. We were... I took us south at least.
Okay.
How far to... Wait, how many days we've been traveling? It's the first day still, right?
What, first day of travel?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I was gonna ask something and then I forgot what I was gonna ask.
You guys have just left the place after burying Daniels.
Yeah.
If we use another stride, I could get us to about half a day's travel away.
I think.
That is probably good.
Yes.
Wait, how spent would you?
How spent does he
Well-
look or what?
No. That may be good, because that means you'd have more energy tomorrow.
I can do about 4 times usually, though I have admittedly been using other spells during this day,
Okay.
mostly keeping an eye over our shoulders. If I focused all of my spells, then I can do it about 4 times. After that, then it will be to my detriment.
How many more times does it need to be done till we're there?
I'll say it could take us... If we travel 4 strides a day, stopping at any places we can, like cities, it'll take us about 3 to 4 days.
Okay.
By the way, everyone who was wondering about why it didn't take this long first time, I was skipping over it. But
Where is the nearest city?
it's in between us and Southwood. It's called Loudwater.
Have you sent the message yet?
I have not yet, no.
We could go to Loudwater for a day. Or not for a day, for a night, and you could send the message,
Yes, that could work.
and we could buy some magical.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure whether Loudwater will have magical gear.
Oh, Loudwater won't have.
We
Magic
could check, but I think that's not our biggest concern.
I would agree.
Okay.
Well, no, but it could definitely help us if we need to fight this
Well, in that case,
man
Yes.
following us.
If we wish for magical items, may I suggest Waterdeep?
Give the
Yes,
deck
that's
to
quite a while
Halaster.
Farther away than Loudwater.
It is significantly
Who's
more
Halaster?
far away. To get there, I'd have to strain myself slightly with a few more strides, but we could get there with a day's travel. If I use more of my strides than I should, I'll be a bit
Hopefully
useless
wouldn't
for the rest of the
need to
day.
Fight while in Waterdeep. Well, yes, we
Wasn't
shouldn't
there-
need to fight while in Waterdeep, should we?
Shouldn't do, but... yes. So...
wasn't there a magic shop where the first place he took us? I remember something about magic rings.
There was magic rings in the Elven City.
And we're going there now, right?
No,
Oh.
you're heading towards the underground place where Madeline first took you.
Oh, okay. That
But
wasn't
you're
one.
either going to, if you want to get magical items, then going to Waterdeep is certainly your best option. Or you could go to this sort of small, pleasant community of Loudwater.
I think we should.
I believe we should go to Waterdeep then. I don't we'll need to fight
same.
while in there. And if we do, we can probably make do.
I think Waterdeep would be the most advantageous for now.
Are we all in agreement for that?
So,
But only for a night.
Alright.
I can get us through a few trees into the plains, but then after that we will have to follow probably the river. I could get us to halfway down the river to the close to the Golden Fields, but we'll have to continue onwards towards Waterdeep.
Oh wait, my headphones just ran out of battery.
What time of day is it right now?
So, as I said, a little bit past midday.
Oh, it's still a little bit past midday.
Yeah. Well, it's
Because it was a little,
further
just because it was a little bit past midday, then you know.
Yeah,
when-
but
Yeah,
we
it's
were
so
kind
so
of in a
so
hurry.
it was like 1:30 ish when you guys left to bury Daniels.
okay.
I'll say it's now like 2:10.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Did you guys say anything? My headphones ran out of battery,
just
so
talking
now
about
I'm
No,
on
we
speaker
didn't
of
say
this.
anything.
So are we in agreement?
Yes, I think so.
Well, I am.
He sort of looks over the rest of you. Do any of you object to this?
Mm. No.
Very well then. As he sort of arranges his component pouch and also pulls out what seems to be sort of this small root as he sort of bites down on it and swallows it. Alright. As he twisting his hands and then placing them on a tree that you all came out of as it splits open a second time. Alright, everybody through. As he repeats this another 4 times. And after the 4th time, you're... the 3rd time you all come to this, what seems to be a clearing with a few dotted trees. And at this point, Malin's a bit tired seeming, and on the 4th he... Come on. As, going to the 4th, he... Okay, that's my limit.
Right.
Waterdeep is that way.
Alright. Right. Thank you.
Wait, is Malon not coming to Waterdeep? Oh, sorry.
Ask
Wait,
him if that's really a thing. Like, why wouldn't he be?
No, that just sounded like a goodbye, thank you. Which made me
Oh.
confused.
No,
I understand.
Okay, so as what is your marching order as you're all heading towards Waterdeep?
I'll stay
I'm
at the back.
basically in the front.
Okay,
I'm with Tenebrae.
towards the front or the back?
Probably like second from the back.
Mid.
Probably with Mistral like behind me. Mistral, where are you?
I'll go next to Spencer.
Okay. Marlon's kind of off to the side, but pretty close to the back. Mistral, you there?
Oh, that's me. Hi. I'm
We're back.
sorry. For a second there, I forgot I wasn't listening to a podcast and I was actually a part of it.
Whereabouts are you in the marching order?
Probably by Terrace messing around with his tail again. It's just a thing
Okay.
now.
Yeah. Marlon's kind of off to the side slightly. He seems to be keeping up, but barely. Alright. So, are you trying to go fast, medium, or stealthy?
Medium, I guess.
Okay.
Or fast.
Yeah.
Probably fast,
Medium.
actually.
Oh, no, okay.
Well, I'd say fast because we don't like. What's the likelihood that whatever was following or whatever appeared to be following us? I guess is
Yeah,
able
still
to
following
perform
us.
exactly the same magic that Malon performed to the exact same places. So there's not necessarily a need for us to be
Yeah,
stealthy because they're at least like 50 to 100 miles behind us. So,
Pretty close.
well, I mean, unless they are more powerful than we understand, but I would assume that they're not that close behind us, so we can probably throw stealth to the wind a little bit.
I think we'd be going fast because we want to be fast.
Okay. So as you're sort of keeping a quick pace, anyone watching will notice Malon is really struggling.
I sort of go up to him, it's like, can I at least take your bag to make this easier for you?
Yeah, that would be much appreciated. As he sort of like shrugs off this sort of satchel over his arm and sort of hands it over to you. Thank you.
I have anything to make people go fast. You just cast haste real quick on you.
Cast haste on everybody.
Okay, so for most of the day you're all you keep your pace. One of you go ahead and let me quickly get the thing up.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a D100, somebody.
I'll do it.
Like I have a thing open for it always, but
Well, then you do it, because I can't.
you can't. What?
No, it would be 30 if I had rolled it.
Okay. Do we want to use that one or?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, 30. Okay. So as you're all going, what seems to be very strong winds start blowing across. Incredibly strong winds, in fact, as what seems to be a very temperate storm or maybe a mild hurricane begins sweeping the land near you all. as the wind's picking up as it's like, God, I hate that table. As all of you go ahead and just give me whoever's sort of leading, or everyone if you want to give me some, actually no, give me a group survival check. All of you roll a survival check.
Sure.
Malon has disadvantage. That's not good.
2.
Wait, did Malon get just?
He's exhausted.
Hey, guess what? I got my second nat one of the session.
Hey,
Wow.
You're not alone.
Lucky.
Ah,
God.
good.
Mm.
Good. So that's a 1, a 1, a 2.
At least we don't have to deal with Daniel's dice anymore. That's the only good thing of Daniel dying.
You see, Nova might just use Daniel's dice for Malon. It's the problem.
Oh no.
Oh no!
No, I'm not
man.
doing that. I do still have it though. There it is.
You should like, I don't know, squish it and frame it. Like compress it and then.
Oh yeah, let me just go get my compressor out. What did everyone get?
Yeah,
What did everyone get?
let me just put my hydraulic press.
I got 13.
13.
I got 16.
16. Paris?
3.
3. Cyril? You got a 2, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Josiah?
16.
16.
I mean, I got
Rory,
a
what'd you get
6.
Did I ask you, Rory?
Yeah, 13.
Okay. So you all keeping in a relatively good form for what's happening. All of you sort of like having to bunch slightly together to not like be sort of pushed. Like you're not being swept away. But with the mud, as was raining, and it still is now, it's sort of the rain has sort of come back after. And you're all sort of sliding in the mud slightly, but you keep moving. It is at difficult terrain though, so you move at half. This sort of the circulating winds and the winds that are going extremely fast are making your travel much more difficult. And Mal's definitely looking more worse for wear as he's sort of trying to continue. So you all, by the time it clears, you're approaching not Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep. You can see it on the horizon. But you all have a point of exhaustion. And that's a 3rd point of exhaustion for you, Mistral. Just realised, what does that do to you?
Doesn't that make you die, I swear?
No.
No, that's 6.
That's 6.
Okay, that's 6.
Exhaustion 5e. So, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Yay, my favorite.
But you want to know something?
Yes, I do.
Malon is more exhausted than you are.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
I'm guessing he's a 4.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's a 4.
He gets it. So the way I've got it is, for that ability is he can use it if he hasn't used any of the spells or anything. He can use it 4 times in a day. If he has, it goes down to 2, and every time over that is an extra point of exhaustion. And so he had 1 left in him, and so he had 3 points of exhaustion, and now he has a 4.
And now he has only half hit points.
That's fine. He has like twice the amount of hit points. Over.
You sure about that?
Anyway, so as you're all moving it takes you. It's as like with time skipping over it, but unless any of you want to have a little encounter, which you can do, tell me.
It's real freaking windy, guys.
I'm just hugging, kind of real like, be warm.
Yeah,
Okay,
he is.
no,
He
just,
is trying. He's trying, but not succeeding.
Oh, I can use like, can I
Wait,
just use
have
like a
we
little bit
stopped
of
moving
magic
or are
to
we
keep
still
us
going
warm?
forward?
I'm gonna say you're still going forward, but and this
I
is.
go to sort of just like slump Malon's like shoulder over, like arm over my shoulder and try and sort of.
Yeah,
half carry
he
it
he
forward.
was struggling a lot.
Can I like go for the other side of
Malon?
Malon? So like,
Mm.
yeah, in between two people.
Yeah. You help him. You're a lot more efficient now, but yeah, you can also see Mistel is certainly struggling as well.
Can I just
Oh.
fucking grab her?
She is okay. She will not let anyone see her be
Give me a
tired.
performance check.
Okay.
She is not okay.
Yeah.
She's living her best life. She's on top of the
I feel
world with a
like-
performance of 6. Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, no.
Oh wait,
she-
I need to roll twice.
Yeah, and you took
How do you
disadvantage
even
on it.
get to 6 points of exhaustion?
Yeah, no,
Like-
Surely it would be
That's
deception. not
3 this
performance.
time.
I mean, she's trying to. It's not like she's lying to you. It's that she's trying to make it
I get
look
it.
like she is okay. So I'm going to say that's performance.
I guess, yeah.
Because it's not something you can just fake, really. Like, you have to perform it, you have to act it.
I'm gonna just grab her hand. Like that does help. me.
I actually rolled a 14 on insight, which is very good for me.
Yeah, she is fucking tired.
Hey, you alright, Mr.
Oh yeah. Top of the world. I do great. I love storms.
You
Storms are
should.
great.
Try and go a bit faster.
I'll try my best.
Let's get right
Ah.
on that, thanks.
Yeah, I just want to grab her hand. Just
Okay, yeah.
Thank you,
Help lead her.
I think we should stop soon. It doesn't seem feasible for us to continue at this rate.
Are we in a like forest or like a?
Not anywhere near you. You left the forest. You're in a sort of
okay.
openish field now, heading towards.
How far till cover? What's the nearest large object that's like at least 5 meters tall?
You see a tree, but that's being
One tree.
It's relatively hilly, but not like massively. It's just sort of uneven ground, really. It's not. There's nothing massive. Give me a perception check.
Ooh, that's nice. That's a 21.
Okay.
wait. Waterdeep is a big city. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What?
Why is that?
Uh-oh.
Why is that bad?
What's wrong with
Uh-oh.
big city?
You'll see. You'll see.
Yeah,
Spencer
you
has
should know,
phobia of
John.
big cities.
No, he has phobia with
Uh,
rats.
Oh.
So sorry.
Well, like he doesn't have one from big cities as well. so-
You see in the distance. You can see. You can see Waterdeep. It's sort of down a hill slightly.
How far?
At your current rate, it's about another hour and a half walk.
I'm gonna say we push for it.
Okay.
Let's go for a walk.
Alright.
Let's go for a
As you
walk.
all continue, a lot more exhausted, as you get closer to the city, closer and closer as the wind is still racking your ears as you push past what seems like a barrier, as then cuts out. As it's still cold, but not windy, and not rainy area, and you can see the ground is bone dry.
Wait, are we
Do I know
inside?
what's happening here? I've probably been to Boulders, Waterdeep before.
You have.
So
I'll
I
say
know
if you have. Yeah, you probably have been to Waterdeep. You would know that this is a very big city, and there are people who are powerful enough to put defenses up for the weather that is not liked.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, what the starts of what seem to be sort of small farms in the out in the outskirts. As all of you sort of sopping wet, just like absolutely dripping.
Once again.
Can I make a perception check to find the nearest tavern? I don't care what quality it is. Like, it can just be a fucking free house. Anything.
Okay, you'd have to go a bit further in.
Okay.
You've still got like what would have if you were still in the rain, it would have been an hour walk. Now you've got about 30-minute walk if you're helping both Mr. Lamar.
Okay, I'm just like eyes just peeled as much as possible to find anything where we can stay.
Okay. As you sort of get walking a bit further in, need to do something in the background sound while you guys are playing.
Miss Roll is definitely playing with my tape.
Oh no, she's holding Spencer's hand.
Oh.
Because you're helping Milan.
I'm helping Milan
not
and
die.
Tenebrae. Must all feel left out because then a break on. Wait, no. Mistral has. No, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm trying to unravel so that we're filling the space, but I don't know.
Yeah, let's fill the space with this. Hey, Spence, how are you holding up after the whole, you know?
I'm fine. I'm great.
You must know it wasn't your fault, right?
Yep.
That's what you said last time. Also, as well.
And it really wasn't. You weren't the one that attacked Naturalis or Daniels. They were already down.
While trying to help, I only hurt. Seems like there's not else I can do.
The point is that you were trying to do something good. If you were trying to get rid of them, then yeah, sure. I feel like we'd have a lot more objections, a bigger problem with that. But you were genuinely, out of the kindness of your heart, trying to help them, not trying to end them. So you really can't.
Think of how many more times I would have died if you hadn't been there to heal me.
Or any of us, really. And before Milan came along, you were kind of our resident healer. Okay, you don't.
Curse.
Hey. Look at me. He's gonna grab your face. You're not cursed. Okay? You're not cursed. Oh, don't pull that face with me, young man. If you were so cursed, then why are the rest of us still here? I'm pretty sure after the amount of time we spent with you, we'd all be offed if you really were cursed.
Our time is coming.
I'm gonna punch Tenebrae in the shoulder.
Joking.
Fucking Tenebrae screams.
Why are you punching
look-
Tenebrae?
I look down at him and like very audibly start to cast Healing Word and then just close my fist before it finishes casting.
Why are you bullying Tenebrae?
I meant Terrace. I meant Terrace.
Canon now.
Not Tenebrae. Tenebrae did
Canon
nothing
now.
wrong. Damn it!
Canon. I gotta look at
Come
you like
on.
angry, like
Come on,
No.
no.
why did you do that?
I'll have mercy. She doesn't punch Tenebrae.
Damn it.
Could you punch Tereth?
I'm fine with being punched.
I'm punching Terrace. I'm
Also, I
rolling
wouldn't
to
have
hit
said that
for
because I
punch.
Roll
don't
to
know
hit.
anything.
Roll to hit.
I don't know
to hit.
anything about them.
Oh, you are so lucky I have disadvantage because that was a
No,
nat 20.
Tereth should get
Still lucky.
disadvantage because he's holding up Malon, so he can't move as quickly.
And Tenebrae.
What disadvantage
Okay, I've got
on
a
his
16.
AC?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yes, disadvantage on AC.
I got a 16.
Somehow I
though.
feel like that is a thing.
I think that would hit me. Yeah, that hits me.
You only take 2 points of damage.
Yeah, you just feel getting punched in the shoulder.
I
Like,
just look at you like.
Oh, what you gonna do, Tenebrae? I'm not actually saying that to him. Paris is saying this. Oh, Mistral.
Tenebrae. Why Tenebrae?
Because you said Tenebrae's just gonna look at you.
Oh, I said I'm gonna look at you.
No, you
Oh,
said
I'm hearing-
Tenebrae, I think.
No, I.
You see, this is
No,
the
but why
problem
did
when you
you
have
want
two
me to do
characters
the-
with very similar names. This is the problem, guys.
As,
So
you,
I'm still
as you have
gonna
been
do what I said I was
walking,
gonna
as
do.
you've been walking, you see what seems to be two pretty shantied taverns. One of which that is called the Naughty Nymph. The other of which is called the Patched Paw. The Naughty Nymph seems a bit adult, and the Patched Paw looks a bit run down.
Patch ball.
Patch poor.
We're not going to the north.
Naughty nymph.
Nymph.
Come on, Rory. We're going to the naughty nymph.
Oh no!
No, we are not.
No, you're not. This podcast does not advocate child.
Stop right there.
No, it doesn't. I don't know why you'd bring that up, John.
Yeah, John.
Why would you even bring that up, John?
Like,
Oh no, you are a child.
she's a
You're-
legal.
Like, both your character and you are a child,
Okay.
Leah.
Yeah, but
Both
you're
are
a
children.
child as well, Desire.
I'm less of a child than you, but I'm a child, yes. I'm aware of that. I'm proud to be a child.
So as you all head towards the Patched Paw, sopping wet and exhausted.
Man, we just took a nice bath.
Mm.
Yeah, then someone had to kill Daniels.
A rather grizzled human who's sort of little greying beard that sort of goes down to about there, bald head, raggedy clothes practically hanging off of him. There's what behind him seems to be like a collection of cheap booze. You see one of the eyes is sort of slightly squinting.
One room, I'll pay for as much as you need. We'll take one room for all of us.
For all of you?
I don't, yes. And what food do you have? I sort of turn to them and just, like, explain, I'm assuming that you'd want this because if we're in separate rooms, we have to keep separate watches.
Well, we've got some bread and we're not a diner.
Do you have anything warm?
Bread
It's okay
can
if
be warm.
it's just bread. I'll take enough to
You
feed the whole
mean
of us.
toast?
Yeah,
That's
bread
what the bread.
I mean,
Do you want a loaf or?
Mukbang.
loaf each.
Is this guy trying to convince us?
A loaf each.
If you
Let
can.
me check.
Yes.
He sort of goes, looks underneath the counter. I've got 3 loaves. One of them is at a
I'll
discount.
take them all.
At that, I'm gonna go see if I can find us a little bit of food, and
Don't go on your own. Someone go with him.
take.
I'll go with
Go
him.
with him.
Sure. I'll take
Wait,
Tenebrae and
No,
Mistral.
not you, Mistral. You
Yeah,
are
sort of
too
Malon
tired.
Malon
Okay.
sort of
I'll
like
take
raising
Cyril
his
and
hand up
Tenebrae.
slightly.
You,
Okay.
I still like with him.
Okay.
Also Tenebrae, because
Yeah, okay.
boy.
So you buying
I'll
the
take all
bread?
the... Yeah, I'll take all the loaves you've got.
Right, that's 2 silver and 2 copper.
I just like reach into my hand and just like hand him a gold. It's like, I'm sorry, this is the only thing I've got.
Oh,
He looks
And then I'm just like keep the change.
Sure, yes, sir.
Yes, please. The largest you've got, if possible.
Right. He sort of reaches underneath, and for the lot of you.
Yes, please.
Right. He's sort of hobbling up. You can see now that he has got 1 leg.
Yes.
He's got this sort of like shantied, bent slightly peg. As he's sort of like practically pulling himself up with the sort of
Shanty,
messed up.
you say?
Shut up. This sort of messed up sort of kind of safe stairs looking like.
Can I follow after him and offer assistance? Like, I can't carry my kids or anything.
Shut up. He's sort of pulling himself up. If I let a woman help me, I'd die. He's sort of pulling himself up.
I'm gonna turn into a man and kind of be like, woman, excuse you, I understand that I'm a...
Oh, you're a witch then, aren't you?
Boy, but...
Mistral, do not...
This guy is so base.
I'm not gonna have any. You're not using your fancy magics. He sort of turns and continues up the stairs.
I just wanted to help the disabled man. I just wanted to help.
Look, okay?
Poor man.
He's a strong and independent man. He doesn't need your help.
yeah.
Thank
Just
you.
because someone
Yes,
doesn't
I
need the
fucking
help
am.
doesn't mean you can't offer it to them.
I don't
Everyone
need no
needs a
woman to
little
help
help
me.
sometimes.
He sort of, as he gets up the stairs. He sort of unlocks one of the rooms. It's sort of the door, sort of just sort of like as he has to sort of shove it slightly to open it. And he's sort of like,
No! My ball bearings are still in Oberon's pillow.
What?
We didn't even get to use them!
"What? She filled your pillow with ball bearings. I forgot about that."
What the fuck, Mistral?
What happened?
What have you got against Oberon?
What?
She turned him into a 5-year-old bird.
She didn't know that. Actually, we haven't taken a rest since I told her that. She wouldn't have had an opportunity to do that.
No, that was before she figured it out. She may or may not have convinced Malone to tell her.
Yeah. I had a sneaky
Yeah, I
session.
remember that.
Sorry.
She had a
No, I
sneaky
remember
session.
you getting
I know you had a sneaky session. I'm just disappointed that Malon fucking caved. I'm just gonna drop that man on the floor.
You don't.
Out of character, not canon. Didn't happen.
Cannon.
So
I'm
as
just
you're all shown
disappointed.
your room,
Okay,
It's
Josiah,
sort of
you
like-
can be disappointed, but Oberon doesn't know because he never
Rat
slept on
bit
No,
the
Oberon
and-
doesn't know. Oberon doesn't know.
like beds that
Actually,
are all
he
sort
did.
of pushed
He
kind
did.
of close together. There's,
didn't.
there's
You forgot
evidence
because
of,
Oberon went up and took a rest.
there's evidence of No, I thought you slept at the counter with her.
Yeah, he
No,
did.
but then I went up and took a rest in the middle of the day.
There was ball bearings in your pillow.
I just probably took Malon's and just slept because I was so tired.
Mm. Okay. So yeah, the room is pretty. There's evidence of rats spinning in there. There is you can't call them duvets because they're really just like a sheet of cloth.
Like in Italy.
And looks over to you, Oberon. Our finest rooms.
It will do.
Damn, it will do. Damn, you're shading this guy's business.
Yes, I fucking out. He knows he's not that great.
He hands you the key. It's like bent and shitty, and he sort of hobbles down the stairs. As you hear him as he's going down the stairs. Oh shit!
That wasn't me, I swear, I swear.
No, he's dead. Canon, he's dead.
You saw hear him. You saw him.
He's dead. We got a tap.
You saw him. You see him. So fucking witch. He gets up.
I wish I could take credit for that. I wish.
That's amazing.
I sort of go to one of the beds, take the duvet and pillow off it, put my stuff on it, then go to another bed, put the duvet and pillow on it so that it's more comfortable, and then just lie Malon down on it.
Yeah. As he's saying, thank you. I
Just get some rest.
overdue. Okay. Do the rest of you sort of just sleep, or?
Mm,
I'm gonna stay up to keep watch.
Okay. If you're doing watches, then do tell me.
yeah.
I don't think I'm allowed to.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. In character, Oberon will fucking hit you over the head with the night-night stick and make you rest.
Is the night-night stick canon?
I'll make it canon!
Oh, I am taking a shift now because I want to see this happen. She's gonna walk up to Oberon like, you want some company with your shift.
You need to sleep. You can give me company after you have rested properly, okay?
Don't let Melon let you hear that. Fucking.
If you want to sit up and talk, sleep first.
That sounds like two opposite things, but okay.
Well, when you wake up, you can talk to me, surely. Sleep for the life of it. If we're being chased, we can't afford anyone to be that exhausted.
Yeah,
sort of
okay, Mom.
gesture at
I'm
Malcolm.
going to bed. I'm going to bed.
I'm sorry, Mistral. I would like to stay alive.
Apology accepted.
Okay. Who's doing watches? Also, we'll get to
I'm
you
going-
guys in a bit.
I want my food.
Yes. Okay. So, what type of food are you going for then? Okay, we'll go
I'm
over
just
to
gonna
you.
go for look for like a vendor store like selling meat pies or something. Something that's good
That'll
quality.
be inside the
actual
city
food.
more like. You could find a form of butchers. Pardon me.
Well, that wouldn't be cooked, pre-cooked. We'll just find like
Yeah, I just want food.
some sort of like vegetable seller, storeman.
Okay, yeah, you can
so
find
we
that pretty
like,
easily with
maybe
all the
make some sort of vegetable sandwich, like cucumber and lettuce or something.
Is there nobody
Buy some
selling like
cucumber, lettuce, and tomato.
hot food?
not outside the city.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, ham sandwiches, guys. Just saying.
Oh, where?
We don't.
Okay.
We have 2 loaves of bread and something.
You have 3 loaves of bread and what looks like some form of 2 loaves of bread and what looks like some form of organism that is living on bread.
I
Ew,
also
that's
have
so
like gooseberry
disgusting.
and shit. If you guys like, forgot that and shit.
I'm sorry, can you say it
You can
again?
just-
First, can you,
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I have good berries that we can eat.
Oh,
Well, you didn't say that before we left, so.
It's okay. Everyone
Um,
except them gets the good berries.
Yeah.
Because we're the cool
basically.
kids.
The
I thought
others
it
get
was.
bad
I
berries.
thought there'd be like a vendor selling meat. I like food.
No,
I
not
guess
not
not
outside the city.
Did you say there was like? Did you say there was a butcher?
You could find a butcher pretty easily, a person who's sort of like slaughtering livestock and things.
Yeah, but they
Okay,
wouldn't
I'm gonna see if I'm gonna go to the butcher or at least try and find one and see if he's selling ham.
have,
Okay,
like
yeah.
smoked meat.
I'll say, yeah, he has some smoked meat in there.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, that's good.
I go and say could I buy some ham, please?
Oh, certainly. How much you want? Ham. We have some cuts of ham here. We have smoked
Nice.
ham really, but good enough for the likes of
Yes,
us. You don't seem like you're from around here, so apologies if it's a bit shitty.
I'm sure it'll be better than what I've been used to the last few weeks. Could I? How much is it?
It depends how much you want. A couple of slices could be a copper, 2 copper. If you want a decent bit more, some more copper. We go off it by eyeing it. We don't have prices like those fuckers in the cities.
How much would maybe 18 slices be?
18 slices. I'll say that's a silver piece just because you're new here.
Okay. I pass him a silver piece.
He sort of rubs it. Ooh, fancy one. Just like ones we've got around here. Flicks up in the air, catches it. Right, coming right up. As he sort of like cuts 18 pieces, then gives you a look and then winks at you and then cuts you another piece and wraps it up. Puts it into like makeshift bag. It's sort of like just to keep it good, but doesn't like. It's not great.
Yeah.
Are there any other
Okay.
like types of smoked meat, or is it just ham?
Based on.
I kind of give him a wave and go to leave the shop.
Okay.
And I say, thanks for your business.
No problem. Were you buying anything Dragonborn, or are you just here to a company?
Do you have anything? Wait, did he have any other smoked
Ask.
meat? Do you have any other smoked meat apart from ham?
Yeah, we've got a few other smoked meat. We've got some little bit of beef, though most of that gets carted off into the city. Got some.
Wait, smoked beef.
Yeah, we've got some smoked beef. We've got some. Just some smoked meat from rations, 4 rations, and. I don't trust that personally. It's a bit of a mystery, but. Yeah, we've got some of that.
Wait, the ration's a mystery.
Yeah, the meats that get put in the rations, they're a bit the chewy stuff that can't ever really tell what it is.
They're
Can
a
I
bit
have a
horsey.
bit of the beef?
A bit of beef. How much would you like?
Can I have 10 slices?
10 cuts? Alright. That will be a silver
Like
piece.
100.
Well, silver and 2 copper.
I'll
Makes it
give
a bit
him a
difficult.
gold because I have money.
Okay. Oh, bloody hell. I don't even think I have enough change for that. Give me a second.
No, keep the change.
Really?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Do you want anything else? Just 10. Goodbye. Well, you could buy most of a cow. Maybe not the
I'm good. Just
posh
keep it.
bits. But...
Have a nice meal or...
Nice meal. I might get a renovation. I'm sort of buckling it. And, thank you. And cuts you 12 slices of beef.
Thank you.
Wraps up in a
Right.
similar way. Right. There you go, good sirs. Anything for you, mister? He sort of looks over to Tenebrae. Tenebrae just sort of a slight shake of the head. Very well. Have a nice day now.
You too. And let's do the big goodbye. We
Okay.
go back.
Alright. As you both return back, it's pretty easy to find where your room is. It's one of the only rooms, really. You can see the guy who's sort of like slightly rubbing his head slightly and sort of gets a bit of a
poor
thing, just
guy.
wipes it, chucks it down on the floor.
Stupid witch.
Fucking
I guess. Wait, wait, did we go back to the thing? I thought we were gonna get some other stuff too.
Oh, well, if you're going to getting some other stuff, then sure you can go
Yeah.
get some of that. What are you getting?
I want to go to like somewhere selling some vegetables and buy some tomato and some tomato.
Yeah, easy enough. I mean, just
Basically, let's make a sandwich.
2 or 3 copper.
Yeah, basically I want to make a BLT but with ham. Like it's just ham and tomato.
Yeah. So it's a H after alright.
How much
HDD.
does that-
Don't forget the letters though. If you want to make a BLT.
BTT.
Yeah, that.
Tomato, more tomato.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also,
so
the B is H.
HDD.
The B is ham.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. How much would some lettuce and tomato be?
4 copper. For entire things of lettuce and that.
Okay.
Basically, we rich, they poor.
Yeah.
Like, we could probably buy
I
most
asked
of their
for
homes.
the.
I mean, we won't be rich after all, even like if
I asked for the. Never mind, I don't know what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Alright.
I was thinking about asking how if he could cut it, if the seller could cut it for us, but then I'm realizing that doesn't really work.
No.
But then now
like-
I'm realizing we're gonna have to try and cut it with our swords. I'm gonna use Hellmantuk to cut tomatoes.
We all have daggers, Felix. We all have daggers.
Yes. No, he's gonna use Helmantung to.
I'm gonna curse our tomatoes.
Helmantung to.
No, Hellmantung.
Yes, Helmantung to fucking cut a
Please
fucking
don't curse
tomato.
the tomatoes.
I love it. It's just gonna.
Don't curse the tomatoes.
Yeah.
Anyway, you buy that
Well, I
pretty,
mean, if
pretty
the
easily.
tomato, if it's sharp, the
No,
sword,
it
which is
instantly
okay.
turns it into ketchup.
Yeah. Immediately. Just-
Not even tomato, what sorts it? That's
It's
sugar
like
and everything.
really processed ketchup.
Anyway. If that's everything, then you can head back to the tavern.
Let us be going.
You notice that Tenebrae does have his hood up, and he's sort of trying to avoid the light.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's getting dark. It's practically dark at this point, but like the torch lights of the odd torches, he's sort of given them a slightly wider berth.
Fair enough.
It's not like when shops are closing, but it's getting pretty close to that. You've been travelling most of the day.
Yeah.
As you all sort of return, you see, I don't know, like someone like everyone's just looking over the bread, like, what is that?
Oh yeah, we should have got some like better quality bread. Can we do that as well? Please. We didn't know the guy had bread, therefore we can get bread.
No. He said there was bread. You were there for that.
I mean, I think the bakeries would still be open at night if you want to go now and run real quick.
Can we just like run get some more bread? Please. I want to eat moldy
I
bread.
bite into my sandwich and say, and then like halfway through my bite, I say like, I'm gonna run and get some nicer bread. And I go downstairs and get.
I'll come with you.
Okay, yeah. You guys go get some nicer bread.
Thank you.
It's not expensive. It's like.
Yeah, it's bread.
It's yeah. It's not much. Like 3 copper. Like if you want cuts, if you want an entire like freshly made loaf, then it's like a silver.
Alright.
Okay. As you return
We
with
all
your
have
other
sandwiches.
bread and your nice warm bread and everything, you sort of.
I sort of gesture to like, well, I'm just gonna say, sort of set some aside for those who are already sleeping.
Yeah, we make good sandwich.
Do I make this a check or not? Is the real question.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
You can't make making a sandwich a check.
Fucking watch
Yes,
me
you
make it. Give me an intelligence check.
What does intelligence have to do with making sandwiches?
If you're smart enough to make a sandwich.
Sure, let me see if I roll it. Let's see
Our
what my
sandwich seemed like
intelligence
proper-
is. Just straight up
like,
intelligence.
that time.
Yep,
Oh
straight.
fuck yeah, I got that one!
You look up the sandwich. You get the sandwich. You put a tomato in between. You splat it, and it goes over the
Can I
sides.
just look over here at him and it's like, I'll make my own, thank you.
As you sort of like, as you dig into it to bite it, your claws dig into it, and you just sort of.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
As you swallow a whole. Tenebrae looks at you and sort of like with the corner of his cloak just sort of wipes away some of the tomato. And he just looks at you and says, "You are hopeless." As he makes himself a sandwich. Everyone, if you're making sandwiches, give me sandwich checks.
Give me the sandwich check.
What
That's
is
just so it's
sandwich?
a straight intelligence check, right?
Can it be charisma?
No.
Surely it would be nature. Okay, wait. If it's intelligence, surely it'd be nature, because you're knowing how.
No, it's
natural
intelligence. It's your
ingredients
smarts. It's your
20.
brain smarts.
together.
What about
20.
medicine?
I want to use nature.
Is it? Wait, Alid, is that a natural 20?
No, 90.
Okay.
But it's funny.
You make a double layered sandwich,
Oh yeah.
and then you peck at it.
That's pretty sick. I got a 19.
My
I would have
sandwich
gotten a
is
21
so
if it's nature, which it
I'm
should
looking at.
be.
I'm looking at.
Okay,
so
yeah.
much.
Why would it be nature?
You also make a double layered
You're
sandwich.
using the natural ingredient.
Can I high sandwich Felix?
Yeah. It like you high sandwiches. Like you can hear gunshots. No, you like that. You can swear there's some sparks coming off of them as you high sandwich. What
Yeah,
did
we
you
kind of
get
like bop them together like kind of cheers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And then I
see how
wanna
it's
eat mine
going with
whole.
the others, and I'm just gonna cast Goodberry.
Yeah, you like cast good
I'm
brain.
gonna make 10 pairs, and just like for anyone who fails particularly badly at making a sandwich.
I rolled.
I'm
an
looking
18,
so.
by the way,
I'm
so I need
so
to know
upset
how I
by
made
the
a
fact that
sandwich.
you have a nice sandwich. Like I'm looking at your sandwich. It's like you can see sandwiches in my eyes, like little cartoon sandwiches.
Okay.
Fucking radical MILF anarchy.
Fuck's sake, this is like that fucking.
Yes.
This is like that fucking.
too heavy as a milk.
That's like that thing in Avengers Infinity War where it's just like the Hulk handing the guy tacos, like after his taco got
Yeah.
messed up. And it's absolutely like that. Anyway, so what do you get, Desire, for your sandwich check?
Wait, is Spencer green?
I got an 18.
You got an 18. You make a pretty good sandwich, not as good as Rory's, which is like legendary.
What color is? What
My
color is?
sandwich
Like
is the
a
best
pale
sandwich.
greenish blue, I think, isn't it?
Go.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't
Can I
entirely
try
sure
and
what color he
can I
was.
try and swallow my my sandwich whole?
Why?
You're like
Give
a
me a
small type
constitution
of bird.
check.
Like you,
Well, yeah, birds don't
They don't
chew,
swallow
They
shit.
just
like,
swallow things
they,
whole.
They peck. No, they like sure. Like some of them.
Oh,
do
that's
that.
true. Yeah.
They also peck them. So go ahead and give me a constitution check to see if you can swallow the fucking thing whole.
15.
15. You
No,
swallow.
no, her beak is not big enough.
You,
No, her beak is not big
what
enough.
you do
That
is
was
Roll
you,
with disadvantage. Come
what
on.
you what you
made
do
a
what
long
you do
one.
is
I
you
made
bite
a
down
long
partially to cut it, and you turn it like that, and you just.
You just see me like.
I don't like that you made that sound in reference to something a 5-year-old's doing.
Okay, you are the one making it weird here, mister. She's eating a sandwich. What are you thinking about?
Yeah, I am just pointing out the obvious, as Josiah says.
You're sexualizing a 5-year-old.
No,
God.
no,
The
you.
5-year-old sexualized themselves. Jesus, I can't believe I said that.
No,
This is the fucking
the
worst.
person controlling the 5-year-old sexualized them.
Yeah, Aaliyah.
anyway, shall we?
Aaliyah.
Leah, why are you always sexualizing 5-year-olds?
Moving,
A strange
moving
interest
the
that you
fuck
wouldn't want
on.
us to look into your search
Spencer,
history
you
for.
eat. Do you eat a pear?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just roll for Tenebrae.
I eat pear.
Wait, pear?
Okay.
Why is that pear?
Good berry. He's just flavoring
Wait,
it.
Goodberry is a pear?
He's flavoring it.
But pears aren't
Yes,
berries.
I want
Pear flavored!
fuck up.
The fuck up.
Shut.
Okay, so Tenebrae makes like quite a nice sandwich, not like a little bit worse than yours. Rory, and he sort of like takes his sort of knife and sort of cuts it in half and then hands half of it to Tereth.
How does it feel, Malon? How does it feel?
Yeah, Mal's. Yeah, are you like whispering that in his ear as as he's sleeping?
As I'm eating the sandwich.
He's asleep.
Wait, who just gave? Wait.
He
I'm
gave
confused.
Tereth.
Right.
Tenebrae gave Tereth.
Oh, Tenebrae. I thought Malon
Yeah.
did. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
gave
gonna
Malon
whisper that to.
No,
to
please, just
Tenebrae.
go over to him and just whisper into his ear as he's sleeping. How does it feel like?
How does it feel?
You know what?
How does it
Sure, I'll
feel?
do that.
Stop
I bet he'll
sexualizing
make that
5-year-olds.
Because he's so.
Stop sexualizing the 5-year-old.
This is
No.
the worst. This is the worst.
When the sandwich shenanigans are over, I'll go. Over.
Yeah, I spent like 45 minutes talking about sandwiches.
We weren't talking.
How
we
it
were making-
chews to
What
gum
do you-
5 fields.
What do you?
Gum.
What do you do, Spencer? What do you do, Spencer?
How it chews to gum 5 fields.
Shut up.
Gum gum. Sensory stimulate.
No, actually tell him first. Actually, so do it. Fucking yell at him.
Go. How it chews to gum 5 fields.
Shut the fuck up, Felix. Fuck's sake.
I'll go and say like, right, we should probably keep watch. This place doesn't exactly seem safe. How shall we arrange this.
I don't mind when.
I can take multiple watches as I don't need as much sleep if you want.
I don't mind when I take my watch. I could take it now if you guys want to
I
get
don't mind either.
some sleep.
I'll go first. Who wants to go second? I'll wake you when I feel that I need to rest.
I'll go second.
I can. Okay, you can go second. I'll just take whatever watch no one else wants.
Same.
Same. Okay, yeah, that's how that works.
Right, there are 4 watches. Who's doing what? Well, actually, no. There's only.
Wait, there are 4?
No, if depending how long
Well, we can
Oberon
let-
does, because Oberon can take up 2 watches, because he only needs 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I'll take up 2 watches.
And then
I'll
if
take up
Cyril-
3. So it
What
needs
I'll do
1.
is I'll say I'll take up the first watch and the last watch. So
So, with me and Malon, not Malon.
So then
Me
we only need 2
and-
more watches then.
If me
Well,
and
then we've got
Tenebrae do
Cyril
1 and
and
Cyril, or
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay,
Right,
that's
what?
enough.
yeah,
Okay.
but I'm also waking up Tenebrae because
Tenebrae will join you on
So you
your
only
watch.
need 6 hours of sleep.
Yeah,
we can
and
do,
I'm
like-
pretty
in
sure.
your
I'm pretty
water.
sure. Doc. I'm pretty sure Drow has trance as well.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Drows are just elves. They're just a sub-race of elves, like
yeah,
high elves.
Yeah.
are.
that
Yeah.
is true.
So he trances as well, so he doesn't sleep as well. He just likes sleeping.
I mean, we all could like take double watches.
or
If anyone wants to join another person on
The
the watch, they
extra
certainly
sleep.
can.
or we could let the people who have exhaustion sleep.
Everyone
You
has
all have
exhaustion.
exhaustion.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you all have a point of exhaustion, which means you have disadvantage on ability checks.
All right.
You should have had disadvantage on your fucking sandwiches, but I allowed
Oh
it.
yeah, I
It's just
forgot. I
sandwich
forgot,
checks.
and I rolled in that one anyway.
I wanna join Oberon on the first watch. On his first.
Okay. Is anyone going to be joining Cyril? That's like question. Is
His
Rory
patron.
is Rory joining? Cyril is his patron.
It's
joining?
probably a good idea.
Nah. she's
Patron
just,
manifests as physical body.
This isn't even my final form. Okay. So, if that's what everyone's watches are going to be looking like, then Spencer
Yeah.
and Oberon, your first watch. Go ahead, both of you make me perception checks.
is that with disadvantage because exhaustion?
Yes.
Fuck. Well,
Yeah. Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
It's more of an oh fuck because I had a really good roll.
14 for me.
15.
So, as you both sitting up on your watches, either sitting on your bed or standing up, either or whatever you're doing.
And so I do want to like and look at the just while we're at this, I'll just I don't know, fiddle with these and I always forget what the fuck word you use.
Amulet?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one.
You take the amulet out. As you sort of fiddle with it, it sort of, as your nails touch it, it sort of hums with sort of a ring with every sort of impact of any hard surface.
Spencer.
Oh,
Who was that?
quickly put it away.
Even though he's told me about it.
Yeah, but like, you know,
Who is
still,
the
we were both
person?
drunk. He might not remember it. He's just kind of hoping Oberon doesn't remember.
um, who is that person who is following us? I would like to have some idea of what we're up against.
Alright, let's. 1 second, I gotta find some shit. Um. Well, I don't know this one exactly, but I have met. We have met another one of them.
What are they?
Well, I really hope I'm not just misunderstanding absolutely everything.
Tell you if you are.
My mic is muted.
What about I was messaging you?
Sure.
Okay.
Just in general.
What you? Okay. Speak, and I'll correct you. Okay, if it is wrong.
Okay, thank you.
Don't worry about it.
Well, see, it's a long story. And some time ago, we encountered another person. They attacked us, said they were sent from my father. I do not know this person, but they are gone now. They had an amulet.
Like yours?
Yes. Like this one. And, well, so did the one I saw earlier.
Well, do you think that? Well, how badly do you think they want us dead?
I'm unsure. For I do not know if this one was also sent by my father. I do not know.
She's dancing.
But I do hope I don't find out.
As do I. Waterdeep is a large city. It would be easy to hide here for a bit while we... Well, at least I believe Terra needed to find magical items, and while we at least replenish our supplies a little.
Right, yeah. The city. Aye.
Do you have something against cities?
They're unnatural. They're hotspots for destruction and and decay. Nature is at a low point, and nature is where I belong.
I understand that. In that case, we will make this visit as quick as possible. Spencer, could I ask something of you? I would just like to go and get a few minutes of fresh air. Don't worry, I won't make myself visible. I can turn myself invisible, is what I mean. But I just need a moment to think.
Right, of course.
Just wake them for the next watch. I will be back. I'll only be gone 10 minutes.
Aye.
I sort of just like sling my cloak over and head down the stairs.
Okay. Do you do anything in Oberon's absence, Spencer?
No, just continue, like, I don't know, turning the amulet around in my hands. Watching out for rats.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Sorry, did anyone say rat?
No! Ah,
I'm gonna polymorph Spencer into a rat.
You're
I will
asleep.
cry. No, I got a 16, but I also got a 9. Wait, no, that's without the plus. Well, I got an 18, but I also got an 11.
You got you got an 11, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
You hear a squeak in the distance. Just a sultry, as if howling at the moon. Just a.
Holy.
As if howling at the moon.
While I'm outside, can I just like head straight for the gate of the city? And I just want to sort of stand there and just, I don't know, play my flute for a little.
Okay. You head to the city gate and you sit down.
Or no, can I sort of sit down and play my flute, but sort of take my notebook out and just like write down notes as to like trying to write some music.
How the fuck are you doing that with it? Like, you're playing it with
No,
one
it's like
hand
you
and-
play a little bit, then you like
Yeah,
put the
yeah.
flute down,
Yeah.
write down what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's,
You know.
Okay.
I don't know. While I'm out there, I guess, do I see anything suspicious, such as a large figure or a shadowy figure?
Give me a perception check.
$22.
You scouring across the rooftops and any alleyways you see of the scattered buildings that get slightly more dense as you get closer to the city. You don't see anything that seems to be the figures that you saw or the figures that have been described to you, like the orcish one.
Okay. I don't know, when I figure it's been 10-15 minutes, I sort of just pack my flute up and head back into the tavern.
Alright. After about 10 or 15 minutes, Spencer, he arrives back.
Right. Could you do me a favor and not tell the others about the amulet?
Of course.
My one.
Yes, of course. You were rather drunk when you told me, so I didn't know if I was even meant to know, but I won't tell the others.
So you wait for about another hour, sitting, unless there's anything else you want to say, sitting in comfortable silence until the next watch, which is, I believe, Terrace and Tenebrae, or is it just Felix? I can't remember.
It was
Felix.
Tenebrae.
I think
Wait, when was my watch?
after Felix's.
We didn't decide which way round they were going to
Whoever
go.
wants to do that, you can.
You can go for it next.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, sure, I'll go. Wait, so do you wake me up or something, or?
I'll sort of like
Yeah.
gently shake him awake and just be like, Cyril, it's time for you to take a watch.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I'd like to get up and I guess I just sit up and look around.
Okay.
I'd like to collapse onto a bed.
Okay.
I sort of just like sit down in like a sort of upright cross-legged position on the bed that no longer has a duvet on because I gave it to Malon so it was more comfortable.
Okay. Yep.
Just sort
okay,
of
give me a perception
slowly
check with
sway back and forwards.
disadvantage, by the way, Felix.
Oh, cool. Yeah, disadvantage. Cool. I'm gonna see so many things.
You'll see your
Probably
future.
shouldn't have put me on my own.
Yeah.
Oh, come on! One of my rolls was a nat 20.
Oh.
My other roll was a 16, so that's a 12.
Okay. You keep a lookout. Are you doing anything extra in your watch?
I'll be like every like maybe minute or so, I'll like swap between my good boy vision and my normal vision.
Okay.
If I spot anything with
As
my
you sort of
magic
swap
that I
between, you
my
know,
eyes.
obviously there is the oppressive amount of magic coming off of the deck of many things.
Yeah.
But yeah, you keep sort of keeping an eye out for anything magical entering your room. There doesn't seem to be anything during your watch. Anything else?
I don't believe so.
So after your 2 hours, you I'm assuming wake up Terrace and Tenebrae?
Yep.
Okay. How do you wake him up?
I just kind of like tap Tareth on the shoulder, and then if he doesn't wake up, I kind of
I'll
shake
wake
him a
up.
little bit.
Are you awake now?
Yep, you wake
I'll
up.
wake up.
Tenebrae's
Tenebrae.
still tranced, but also sleeping.
I'll go wake up Tenebrae.
Yeah, he sort of
Just like touch his shoulder.
wakes up slowly, stretching slightly, and is it our watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Sort of gets up
And then I go back to sleep.
Do I need to make a perception check
Yep.
for my watch?
Go ahead and do disadvantage perception checks.
Oh,
Oh
God.
God.
Yeah.
That was
okay.
terrible.
This is
Anyway.
why.
That was a 5 and a 4.
This is-
Oh, so I got another nat 1. So that's a 0.
So
That's
as you're
great. That's
sat,
like
the
six.
moonlight slightly sort of entering in from the kind of half broken window. It's cracked down, the spider webbing down it. As the cracks are sort of silhouetted and shadowed onto the inside of the room with from the moonlight, and you're sort of sat there with Tenebrae. And not really paying attention.
Definitely.
Yeah, not really paying attention to much else.
And make another sandwich. Make more sandwich.
Are you making another sandwich?
I'm practicing making the, like, Tenebrae is teaching me to make sandwiches.
Go ahead and ask.
That's
Go ahead and ask.
Tenebrae,
What's up?
can you show me how to make sandwiches? Sorry, I can't.
Do it with a straight face. Come on.
I can't. It's so hard. Can you show me how? I try to hold back laughs and I can't. Okay.
Yeah,
you,
it just sounds like you're crying.
I know.
Can you make me
sandwich?
So as you say in a sincere and slightly embarrassed voice, Tenebrae, how about this? Whenever you need a sandwich, I'll make it. Okay? After what you did with the last one. I didn't think it was possible to fail a sandwich that much.
That just looks sad.
Don't worry. I'll make you a sandwich in a bit. How about for breakfast?
I'll make you a sandwich, babe.
Sake, what did you think about?
I honestly thought you were going to say that.
No, that was just me stumbling over my words.
You weren't alone with that one, Fisk. I was waiting for it.
You fucking shipping bastards.
Everybody ships that.
I haven't really slept well. My back hurts. I miss the beds in the palace.
Hopefully, tomorrow night you will get a better night's sleep. But
Hopefully.
from then on, the demon realm might not have very good beds.
Oh, you never know. What fucking bro. It's called the Abyss. That's less edgy than
Bro,
the
oh my
Demon.
god, you're going to the demon realm.
Oh, you're going to the
Demon
realm. Demon realm. God,
I don't know. I
going
feel
there.
like the abyss. I feel like the abyss is more edgy than the demon realm.
I don't know
No,
actually.
that's another-
I'm gonna think about that. Anyway,
It's
No,
definitely
in the,
close.
Feywild,
It's
it's
close.
H-L-A,
It's
that's
close. It's
a
very
stolen
close.
joke.
It's very close. Anyway, you never know. They might have very good
That looked pretty
hospitality
damn
there.
edgy.
Wait, because he doesn't even have a bedroll, does he?
No, he does not.
Good thing we're going to a city.
Yeah, but we're like sleeping on the most disgusting
Yes, why
beds.
couldn't we have gone into the city? I'm sure we could have found a really expensive tavern or something.
I don't know. We do have the money. I don't see why. Here, you can sleep on my cloak for the rest of the night.
That was a really
Just
good
gonna say that Rachel has no problem sleeping on a dirty bed, so that means her bedroll is probably still in her bag, and she's too asleep to notice if, I don't know, Tareth were to take it.
Okay, can I make a perception check to see if I notice that?
Make an intelligence check to know if you think of that. No,
Alright, I'll make the
no,
intelligence-
you're not Naturalis. You're not that dumb.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go grab it.
Okay. Also, I just
Oh,
want
but
to say, Fisk, that thing of Yggdrasil and the different like things behind you looks like a face of death.
It's so dark.
It looks terrifying. It's like venom. Anyway, yeah, you see the pretty well worn but still bare bedroll of Mister as you go to grab it, and it's like, how about we not do that? I wouldn't put
I'll
it
take
past us to. Look.
I'll take it. You can have mine.
No. Look, just. All I'm going to say is that she said it was a blood hunt that made Rory's eyes bleed, and there was nobody there.
I don't think she could have done it without us noticing. And the blood wasn't The blood was too far.
It's fine. It's fine. Sleep. And if worse comes to worse, I'll use you as a pillow. Your scales might be a bit
Worse?
Daily.
yeah.
Do the thing where you're like lying and like lying in a tea and he's lying on my belly and then
Yeah, the underside where there isn't any scales. Alright. We'll figure something else. Anyway.
and then like I got a baby crying. I was so confused.
No, this is my cat being an asshole. Anyway.
Nova, I'm gonna kidnap your cat if you treat it like that anymore.
Okay, hold on a second. My cat treats me bad. It is a toilet gremlin. If we ever let it into the toilet, if it gets in as we're opening the door, it rips up all of the toilet roll. Okay? It just rips it up. You'll go in there like.
I can't relate because I have a calm and comfortable cat.
No,
who all I have
we
to
do
deal
not
with
have a
is
calm
it
and comfortable
brings
cat.
in dead things.
No. If this one is not allowed outside because we saw it, it was slept on someone's car and it was hissing at them.
Oh no, my cat terrorizes all of the neighbors' cats.
My cat.
We just
Oh
don't
my
care.
God.
Fiend. Like
I had a neighbor come to me who said like, yeah, I know. He was battling the older male who lived here. I've had a neighbor come to me who's like, we saw Blackberry killing a bird, and I was like, yeah, what do you want me to do about it? The bird's probably dead by now.
I saw Blackberry.
Do you remember when
anyway, skipping ahead, please. Tenebrae.
Josiah, do you remember when Suki almost killed a bird and then we scared?
I think you just
Playing
tried that.
Dungeons and Dragons, not story time.
Oh, you muted him.
We're stopping soon anyway. Just let me get through this last bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tenebrae continues. We'll figure something else, but please, I don't want to piss her off.
Fair enough.
This place is a shithole.
I didn't choose to come here. It's like we could have gone anywhere else. But yeah, we came to. They had
on the
bread.
on the outskirts of a city while we're trying to lay low. Like, aren't we going to be making waves with the amount of money they fucking pay to stay here?
They didn't pay that much.
They paid a gold piece.
Wait, did Josiah overpay?
Like,
I also paid a gold piece to the butcher. He knows that though.
yes, yeah, he does. Like, I'm pretty sure both of you overpaid. That's unheard of in this types of. I don't know, but did you see the looks on their faces?
I have.
Everyone will know about us, and people will be trying to sell us shit on the streets.
It's sad how little money some people have.
I'm not saying that they're bad for having money. I'm not having money. I'm saying that we're not laying low or anything. We're barreling through.
Yes, I know
We
you
saw
mean.
what happened to Daniels. We didn't see it happen.
Yeah. We need to stay on our guard and move on quickly.
I'm just worried. I know I'm safer with all of you, but that doesn't stop me from being worried. Anyway, we need to get off this topic. Anyway. At least Oberon seems to have a good head on his shoulders.
Yeah.
Communism time.
Fuck's sake. I unmute you and say communism time. Hate you.
Anarcho-capitalism time.
Your thing has 2 words, that means it's worse.
Anarcho-primitivism time.
As
Oh god,
As-
that's like it.
oh my god, as Tenebrae just continues, I'm just worried. I'll trust you. You sort of just... Now, I'm going to continue having a nap.
Have fun.
Yes, you're going to be my pillow, so you're not going to have much fun. As he just sort of, like, with a light shove pushes your shoulder and then just puts his head down.
I will become somebody's pillow, and
Why his shoulder when he has a perfectly good lap?
Yeah, like
He pushes
why
the
would
shoulder.
you choose to lie on
He pushes
someone's
him. He pushes him backwards with the with that, and he just sort of.
So they're
leans.
gonna be on watch while lying down and not paying attention.
He rolled a nat 1. That's my reasoning for it.
Is Oberon gonna wake up on his own because he can detect when it's
he's
been
gonna
4
wake-
hours?
He's gonna like. I'd say your body clock can do that. You're an elf, and you'll see
Okay.
them both asleep. I'm assuming that Tereth just falls asleep.
I would like to wake up and what do I have in my bag to use to
I don't
fuck with them?
I don't think Tereth would fall asleep.
Let's go into my equipment and see what I have.
Tereth would just be there, like, just kind of looking off into the distance, but not paying any attention.
You rolled a nat 1, bro.
Yeah, but that's not what I noticed, but fair enough.
Come on, like.
I think I would be there paying no attention, so you could draw on my face without me noticing. But I'm not
say,
asleep.
I'm gonna. If you really, really don't want to be asleep, then sure. I just thought it was a fun way of showing that you had a nat 1.
I don't mind being asleep. Sleeping is fine.
He draws on you as white charcoal.
No. What I'll do is I'll just like whisper loudly in his ear, like, "You're keeping us real safe." And then just like walk over to the other side of the room.
Yeah.
Do it in a spooky voice.
Like. Alright.
Hello. No, I can't do that. That's not spooky. That's just like deep. You're
Loud.
keeping us very safe. Well done.
What's a scary
Thank you
accent
for
you might?
endangering the group.
What is a scary accent?
Makes you notice, doesn't it? A little bit of darkness.
Hello.
Stop. Okay, roll a
Scary
perception
accent,
check
fucking Swedish
with.
accent.
Go make a perception check with disadvantage
Like proper Swedish.
before we end.
Fucking-
Before we end the session, I need a piss.
That is going to be a grand old 14.
Okay, yeah. You don't notice anything, and you see the sun rising. Okay. That is where we're going to end today's session.
Cool.
Okay. Bit of
Like
technical
and
difficulties
subscribe,
in the
and
middle of
remember
it.
to rotate your bananas.